I wish I was a glowworm. Glowworms never glum, 'cause how can you be grumpy when the sun shines out your bum? George found Tim lying on the side of the road after what looked like a spectacular car accident. And Tim was wailing and crying hysterically. George stopped his car and he ran to him. "Tim, are you all right, buddy?" Sobbing, Tim moaned, "Look at my car," pointing to it wrapped around a tree. George says, "Hey man, don't worry, don't cry, you can always get another car." But look inside the car." George did, and he said, "Ah, dude, that's terrible, but don't cry. You can always get another girlfriend." Tim wailed and said, "Look inside her mouth. It is far better to come in the shower than to shower and come. He who snores the loudest wins the battle of sleep." Most people are not ready to be unplugged, and still many of them are inertly entrenched and so hopelessly dependent on the system that imprisons their minds that they will fight hard to protect it. Find someone who cares about you as much as Gmail cares about new devices signing into your account. If you think that female squirt isn't piss, then you're in for a big surprise. My penis has led me to some places I wouldn't even go with a gun. Happiness comes from within. That's why it feels so good to fart. A friend of mine opened up a new strip club called the G-Spot, but he had to close down a week later because most men couldn't find it. Is the female version of teabagging called flappuccino? If having two sex partners is bigamy, and anything above that is polygamy, what is it called when having a single sex partner? Monotony. Little boy: "Dad, can I name our new puppy?" "Yes, you can name her whatever you'd like, but be sure it's something that you can remember easily, because you'll be using it as a security question answer for the rest of your life." I just want to take a moment here to thank you so very much for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. Please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and hit that bell too, so you can be notified about my new content, which I release twice a week. Thanks again, and back to the show. One of the most annoying things to see at the gym are those people that are in exceptionally great shape. I'm like, dude, what are you doing here? You're done. I think that I stopped understanding math right about the time the alphabet decided to get involved. Have you ever said what like 3 times and still have no fucking clue what the person said, so you just nod your head and agree? If you're crazy and you know it, shake your meds. Big Pharma is your dealer, not your healer. I know that office romance is not ideal, but I do like the woman in the office. They compliment me when I come early. What does 69 plus 69 equal? Dinner for 4? Ed Sheeran is proof that you can be a global superstar and still look like you just rolled out of bed. Good. I've just had a threesome. Bad. It was 2 guys and a girl. Ugly. The girl was a blow-up doll. Ladies, if your cup is only half full, you probably need a different bra. Fuck rich and famous. I want to be wealthy and anonymous. If you own a strip club in Poland, you have to polish your Polish pole with Polish pole polish. Anal. Because happiness often sneaks in a door you didn't think was open. I just want to get rich the same way most women get pregnant. Fast and unplanned. I haven't had sex in so long that my foreskin is starting to grow back. A husband was enjoying some anal in his office with his secretary when his wife walked in. Wife: "You can't do this to me." Husband: I know, that's why I'm doing it to her. The opposite of BDSM is BDHM. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Excuse me, I said to the girl who sat in front of me on the bus. You have some semen on the back of your jacket. I'm sure it's not semen, she said. It's probably yogurt. It's definitely semen, I said. I don't ejaculate yogurt. My daughter walked into our bedroom last night to catch me having sex. What are you doing? She asked in shock. Making you someone to play with, I said. A brother? She asked excitedly. No, a cousin, I replied. Now go and watch to see when Mom comes home. But Dad, I don't want to go to the party. You're going. The Beastie Boys fought hard for that right. I don't know about you, but I'm still kind of pissed that they never actually told us how to get to Sesame Street. Father-in-law, in my day, we worked 3 times as hard. Me. In your day, Coca-Cola still had cocaine in it. I was at a hotel, sitting naked on the bed, and the maid walked in. Finally, 4 statements that, when rearranged, will blow your mind. Election results, when rearranged, lies. Let's recount. The eyes, when rearranged, they see. Slot machines, when rearranged, cash, lost in me. Snooze alarms, when rearranged, alas, no more Z's. What do you do when you come across an elephant in the jungle? You wipe it off, you pat him on the head and say sorry. Raise your hand if you try to breathe quieter while walking up a hill so bystanders don't notice you fighting for your life. I don't always play a low B flat, but when I do, people think a huge cargo ship is coming through. A plumber is fixing some water pipes in the kitchen when suddenly the housewife comes in and says, "Beware of my husband, he's going to be home in an hour." The plumber makes eye contact with the lady and asks, "Why? I've done nothing inappropriate." She quickly replies, "I know, that's why I'm telling you, we still have an hour."